Great light, everybody. Today I'm back with another one. I'm going to show some in this video where I get weem from and how it comes from the window. Okay, and I've done art before to show how this window is applied to your Great Pyramid as well, because the window is also seen on the dice with the 5 dot. Okay, so if you don't understand how to construct and deconstruct the dice, which I've been trying to explain this in several videos, and there is a lot of groundwork that has to be laid in order for people to kind of understand this complex system. Okay, because what we're doing here is we are translating letters into numbers. Okay, and then when you get to the numbers are telling the story themselves. Okay, just kind of like the dots, how I've been showing how the dots are the constellations connected dot to dot. A lot of people don't know this unless they know the story and they're shown the constellational dots and how they connect. Okay, a lot of the bedtime stories that we get as a child, these stories are actually telling us about the constellations. Okay, we don't know that they're up there because our parents have not taught us about the stars. Now, just because we don't know about the stars, that doesn't mean that the ancients didn't know about the stars. The ancients didn't have television. Okay, they used the stars as a means of entertainment, and this is where all the stories came from. So everybody could know the stars, they knew the stories, they knew where everything was positioned, they understood that their stories that they were telling their children were actually coming from the stars. And this is why they told these stories orally. Okay, this is a part of oral tradition. Okay, and then when you get into the beast who makes the marks, okay, because we are the beast who makes the marks, we can create more complex connections to the stars, and we do this with our words. And likewise, our words, when they're translated into numbers, okay, these numbers kind of give you an idea of the story as well. So I've shown before how like multiple words that are not the same might have similar values, or they might have the same value. Okay, and I'm taking all this information and I'm tying it back to the planets, back to the things that I know correlate to the great clock. Okay, so the great clock in the sky, it has a lot of characters. Okay, and so I will utilize these characters and try to find their values. Okay, like the bronze, silver, gold, of course I'm going to know that links to the zodiac. A monkey, yes, it links to the zodiac because a monkey is a moon key. I've told you before about the mun, how it's always going to tie back to the moon. Okay, and these are things that we don't know unless someone tells us. But at the same time, your eyes can tell you, and then when you start taking words and you break them down and you find the roots, then these root words, you can see how they're applied to other words. Like re. Re means do over, replay. Okay, so re has a value, 18 and E. And this is taken and it can be applied to multiple words. So if it can be taken and applied to words, it can also be taken away. Likewise with the silent letters, there's lots of silent letters in our alphabet. These letters, they can be added to words and they can be taken away. Okay, just like with the double letters, if you have a double letter, it can be added to a word and taken away. And we see this in the word moon, for example. Moon has 2 O's, M-O-O-N. But when we take it and we apply it to moon day or to the month, we take off one of the O's. So I'm literally not making this stuff up. I'm just following the rules. And there are rules. Okay, just like the rule of weem. Weem comes from the window. It comes from the flipped scripts. And it applies to B for beta world. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here I have one of my keys. And as you can tell, I have done a lot of deciphering. I have taken a lot of these values to the letters and assigned them their numbers. This is just your simple alphabet here. I don't have all the keys with me on this one. This is very complex when it comes to the values here. Notice some of these words have multiple values. Okay, and I've done a breakdown before about the Allah gate, how it's pertaining to the Allah gate or. Okay, a lot of the words, they're going to be unlocked with your tongue for you to find the words inside the words, like mother. Notice how mother has a moth in it. Okay, God has a go in it right there. There's a go. Okay, and I've done the same thing over here with all the alphabets for the months. Okay, now back to Weem. And this is just one of my keys. I'm going to make another one. There's a lot of stuff on here, and I need to put even more. So what I've done here is I've taken Weem. Okay, and Weem is for the me, we. Now notice M, it's a flip of M. M, when you flip it this way, looks like a 3. When you flip it upside down, it looks like a W. And when you flip it over this way, it looks like an E. Okay, and so I've gone and I've shown the values for this. M13, which that comes down to 4. And then 23, and that comes down to 5. Okay, and I've shown you your dots here with the 5 and how it applies to M. Okay, because M is the 5E, right? This is your pyramid base here, the 5E. Okay, and this can likewise be seen down here when you got your 5. Now this is also the template for all the dice because you can fit all the dots in here. And I've gone to show how this is the window. If I take the window here, okay, it's 88. If I take the window and I increase the pattern, then I get Weem all the way around. W-E-M-E. Okay, and this is the Weem. Okay, and likewise, this is also applied with your hashtag #. This is all the dice faces. Okay, this is all the faces of the cube times 6. This will be times 6, and then all the numbers will go on here too. You'll get your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And notice how 5 is always at the center. Okay, because 5 is a very, very, very important role here in this system. It's pertaining to the 5th element, that is you. Okay, 5 also is for the I am, because I am equals 5. And I've shown you about I am and I'm. Okay, I'm is 22, go. So back up here, when you get B, how B connects to all of this for the beta world, notice how when you put your 1 like this and your 3 like this, it kind of creates a 13, right? And I'm getting this from B. And then see how B is tying to M and W? See how I did this here? Okay, now 13 equals 99 for Jupiter. And your teen here is going to equal 44 for Abraham. And this is all pertaining to the ladder. Okay, I've got multiple things here to show this too. And I can make another video. But I want to continue with this. B is for the beast. Okay, and it's called the beast star that we are on. Okay, because it is the planet of the beasts. There's all the beasts of the field and we're a part of it. Okay, and so the beast becomes the 13 east star. And it's the 13 east star here because we have 13 moons. Okay, and then we also have our 12 zodiac and us as the 13th sign. Okay, and so this is where you'll get your 1331. Okay, and right here you'll see your 33 Christ hidden in this when you do your mirror. And you must use your mirror. The mirror is so important when it comes to decoding, you guys. Okay, and then likewise your star, it links to the rats and the tar and Terra Earth. Terra Firma Mama. Okay, and I've shown here how the birth can be further broken down to Bear Earth. We always have the art in here. This is pertaining to the bears and the Polaris. You got your 13 Earth, 13 Moon, and then BB. Notice how BB, where's it at? BB looks like 88, you guys. Okay, for your 88 window. And I've done all these other words to help you connect with the 88 window. Okay, to this system. Notice 58. 58 is for your gold monkey. Okay, your gold monkey has a 58 father. He's got a 58 gold star. Father and star are the same value, just like horse. Horse is 85. You've got your four horsemen, so it all ties together.